Okay, so normally it's up like that. If you press the button, it'll light up. Current setting is 16 degrees and it's on manual. Right. If I flip it down, it says auto, manual and off. That's like the three main buttons, alright. If I stick it on the auto, it says auto there and it uses a program. If I stick it to manual, it'll work to whatever temperature I set here and it'll no change. So currently it's 16. If I wanted it on, like a warmer temperature, I'd stick it up to 20, 21 maybe, and it would stay on until it reaches 20 and then cut off and just keep coming on and off as the temperature goes up and down inside the house, right? So I'll stick that back down to 16 just now. 16 is a pretty cold temperature, to be fair. So auto when you use the timer, manual when you want to just have a set temperature and that's it, and off when you want the heating off completely. Alright? Okay. So when auto is in use, it uses a program. To set the program, you press the program button and it comes up Monday to Thursday, and the first setting is 6:30 in the morning. If I wanted to change it, whatever one's flashing, that's what you can change. Okay. You change it by pressing the plus or minus, right? So 6:30, press OK, and we've got it on at 21 degrees. 21 degrees is like room temperature. Not everybody finds it warm enough at that, so you can turn it up to 22 or 23 or whatever you prefer. And then to stop it flashing, just press OK. It moves on to number 2, and that's 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock currently is set to drop back down to 10 degrees. So what that means is, between 6:30 and 8, it's heating up to 21, the house will be warm, and then after 8 o'clock, the heating will probably still be about 20 degrees, but it drops down to 10 degrees, and that means that the heating will not come on unless it drops below 10 degrees, which is very unlikely unless all the doors are open and it's in the winter. Alright, so because I've not touched any buttons, it's just jumped back to the start again, so I need to go back through the programs again. So 6:30, Monday to Friday, 21 degrees. Press OK, don't want to change that. 8 in the morning, 10, that's fine. Next setting is at 12 o'clock. So at 12, if you're in at lunchtime, you could set it to come on at a different temperature, but as nobody's in at the minute, we've just left it at 10. And also at 2, it stays at 10. And then at 5:30, we've got it coming on to 21. And then press OK. And at 10 o'clock at night, we've got it at 10 degrees again. Alright, so that means it will be off during the night unless it drops below 10 degrees. Okay. And if it comes on, it will only come on until it reaches above 10 degrees in the living room or wherever the thermostat's sitting. Alright, so if we press OK, it goes on to Saturday and Sunday, and it has slightly different preset times for most folks sleeping in, but that's about it. So you can just go through them again. 8, 21, 10. I'd actually, if I was in the house, I would have that a bit warmer, say 16, because you don't really want the house cooling right down. Again, I'll just stick all these. Oh, sorry. Doing the timer a bit to that. I'll stick it to 16. Even 15 is fine. 2 o'clock. I've not changed that to 16 there, but 15, 21 to 11 o'clock at 10 degrees. And then that's it. So press OK again, it just goes back to the start. So you can just leave that, and it will just go back to normal. So, say for example it's on auto, it was set between 6:30 and 8, it's now say 10:10, so and you find that you're in the house and you're feeling it quite cold because it's dropped into 15 degrees and you want to maybe sit down or something and watch TV. If you want the heating on, instead of, it'll be on auto. Okay, so it's saying it's in time phase 2, which is between 8 and 12 I think, and it's set at, if I press that, it says it's set at 10. So it's not due to come on unless it's 10 degrees. But I feel cold, so I can just override it. If I stick it up to 20, or even 21. Once the display changes, you'll see the flame signal come up, and that means that the boiler's kicking in. You can hear the wee click at the boiler there. The radiators will come on. Okay. And that's it. There's other settings on there, like if you're going on holiday, you can set it for the date you're going and the date you're coming back.
And what's boost?
Boost is a similar function to just putting the temperature up. So if you're in it, like for now, for example, so let's stick that back down. Instead of like continually pressing the buttons up, the next time setting is 2 o'clock at 10 degrees, so it's not going to change much. If I press boost, it'll stick it up to 21 degrees and the time flashes, so it's just sticking on for an hour.
Right, okay, that's good. So
Right.
you can heat the place up quickly.
Aye, exactly, aye.
Okay.
Right, put this back off and just make sure that's set to... Oh no, what I'll do is I'll stick it back to manual. Seeing we're not going to get in, and I'll just leave it at that.
And is there a way that people can use it without any timers? They can just come in, switch it on and switch it off?
Manual.
Manual, okay.
So you're still using the thermostat.
Uh-huh.
You have it on manual.
So you have to set what you want your temperature at,
Aye,
okay. And then you switch it off and on for there if you want.
Aye, just turn the temperature up and down.
Okay. So it's
So
the temperature that switches it off and on?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's on manual, but instead of having the place absolutely roasting and you're too hot and you need to come back and turn it back down again, you just stick it to a temperature that you feel comfortable at. For some people it's 21, but I like the house at 22 and 23, sitting on a t-shirt on, sometimes 25 even. So 15.8 just now. You always see that with signs just saying it, communicating with the receiver in there.
Right.
And from time to time there is batteries in it, but they last about 4 or 5 years, so the batteries get changed in there.
Okay, and where should this go?
I would leave it in here.